And they're off in the Wednesday opener. On the far outside, it's Karina's Way vying for the lead, flying up the rail. There goes Pretty Devil. Willie Martinez says go early and opens up by 2. Gio's My Dad moves up to be second. To the outside, Karina's Way third. Up the rail, My Girl Melly sitting in fourth. Right behind them comes Duplicated, and on the outside is Dance for Bourbon. Short lead for Pretty Devil. Willie Martinez says go, sets the quarter in 23 flat. Out there by 2 lengths better than Gio's My Dad. Up on the outside, Karina's Way in pursuit second. Further out comes Dance for Bourbon. Down on the inside, My Girl Melly, and at the back is Duplicated. They're all chasing the favorite at 1-2. Pretty Devil out there with the lead by 2. Inching closer second, Gio's My Dad. Karina's Way is there on the outside, sneaking up the rail. Here comes My Girl Melly. Duplicated right behind that one. Dance for Boston drops back to be last. Off the turn, Pretty Devil, the one to catch, clear by 3, and pouring it on here. Willie Martinez out there with the lead. My Girl Melly trying to chase from second. Up the rail comes Gio's My Dad. Karina's Way outside. Right now it's all Pretty Devil, pretty good here today. Wins by 8 lengths. In second, My Girl Melly. Back third, Karina's Way. And rounding off the super was Duplicated at 56-1. Winning time 1:10-3. They're in the gate. And they're off in the second. From the inside, Scoop, there it is, breaks right out on top for the lead. Far outside, Macroletta's on the move. Between horses, there goes Tracker Jacker and Kiki's Lulu Rose. Back towards the inside comes Grand Venus. Joining them on the outside is Tammy's Orchid, and the early trailer will be the late closer, Tales of McKenna. As they round the turn, Scoop, there it is, Huber Villagomez at 5-2, opens up by about 3.5 lengths, sitting back in second. Actually, that's on the lead is Macrella. Going out, Antonio Giardo is the one that opens up by 5. Scoop, there it is, tracking in second. Then back third along the inside comes Tracker Jacker. On the move outside, Grand Venus, outside of Kiki's Lulu Rose. And then towards the back, we have Tales of McKenna. And the trailer now is Tammy's Orchid. It's all Macroletta, Antonio Giardo out there with the lead and holding on by about 4.5 lengths. Tracking in second, Scoop, there it is. Mac in third comes Tracker Jacker. Then Grand Venus moving to the outside. Another 2.5 back to Tales of McKenna. The favorite's got a lot to do, and Tammy's Orchid is wilting at the back. Here comes Scoop. There it is after Macroletta. On the move quickly up to take the lead. Macroletta drops back quickly into second. Tracker Jacker on the move from third. And on the far outside comes Tales of McKenna, the favorite, and Grand Venus on the far outside. Up the rail comes Tammy's Orchid. Off the turn, Scoop. There it is, the one to catch. Here comes the favorite, 3-5. Tales of McKenna try to run down the leader. Moving up into third, Tammy's Orchid. It's still Scoop. There it is. Tales of McKenna all out trying to get to the leader. It's going to be one of these two. Scoop. There it is. Huber Villagomez. Tales of McKenna. And Gabriel Martinez up on the outside to score the win as the favorite. Scoop. There it is was second. Long ways back in third to Tammy's Orchid. For fourth, it was either Grand Venus or Tracker Jacker. Winning time 1:44-2. And they're off in the third. Out in the center track, Who Knew's Treasure breaks alertly. Far outside, Tiddly Wink up into pursuit. Then back towards the rail, Crown's Defender. Bramble Beach down the center of the track. Then towards the inside, Criticize and Bay Defense. On the outside, 3 wide of that group is going to be Mid-Atlantic. And up there with the group as well is Magic Wizard. They head around the turn, and Who Knew's Treasure, Alexis Valdez, has the advantage. About 1.5 lengths better than Tiddly Wink. Back third towards the rail, Crown's Defender. Then comes Bay Defense. Also on the outside, looking to move up, there goes Bramble Beach behind them. 3 wide on the far outside. Here comes a run from Magic Wizard. And then at the back of the pack still are going to be Mid-Atlantic. And outside of that one is going to be Criticized. They head around the turn, short lead for Who Knew's Treasure. Right alongside is Tiddly Wink, putting pressure on the leader. Back behind them, Bay Defense third, and matching strides with that one to the far outside. There goes a rush from Bramble Beach. No link back to Magic Wizard, making steady progress. Up the rail comes the favorite, Mid-Atlantic. He's going to be joined on the far outside. A late run coming from criticized, but right now it is Who Knew's Treasure with the lead. Tiddlywink right there on the outside, coming after the leader, looming large on the outside. Bramble Beach sitting in third towards the rail. Bay Defense needs some racing room right behind that one. Here comes the favorite, Mid-Atlantic, sneaking up the inside. Who Knew's Treasure comes off the turn with a short lead. Up the inside, Mid-Atlantic on the far outside. Bramble Beach is coming in between horses. Bay Defense trying to hang on to Who Knew's Treasure. Bay Defense on the outside, up the rail. Mid-Atlantic going to be tight here. Bay Defense hanging on. The favorite settles for second. Mid-Atlantic's up for third was Bramble Beach, and rounding off the super, the early leader, Who Knew's Treasure. Winning time 1:44 and 1. And they're off and racing in the fourth. Jumping out for the lead, Whiskey Dash and Donald vie for the early advantage. Up the inside, here comes Blue Skies Above moving through and challenging, but Donald right now holds the lead over Blue Skies Above. Outside, Whiskey Dash in third. Going to be joined on the rail by Watch the Dip. Moving up on the far outside is going to be Leave It Alone Larry, and a long ways back to the trailer, Candy My Boy. 22 flat went the opening quarter. Donald the one to catch. Down on the inside, Blue Skies Above, the favorite, making steady progress on the leader. Up into third, Sunshine Charlie. Then on the far outside, looking to move up with the group, is Whiskey Dash. And a length and a half back to Leave It Alone Larry. Short lead for Donald right alongside Blue Skies Above, and Angel Stanley moving after the leader. Up the inside, here comes Watch the Dip. Alongside that one moving late is Leave It Alone Larry. But right now, it's Donald and Blue Skies Above matching strides as they head to the wire. In third, that is Sunshine Charlie. Then on the outside, moving late, Leave It Alone Larry. It's still a battle between Blue Skies Above and down on the inside, Donald refusing to give up hope. Then Sunshine Charlie on the late side, outside, Sunshine Charlie nails Blue Skies Above at the wire. It's Leave It Alone Larry third, tight for fourth. Look like Watch the Dip over Donald. Winning time 1:11 and 1. And they're off as expected. Hutton the Rut comes out running for the lead. Down on the inside, there goes North Carolina taking over on the lead. Between horses, You Must Be a Weasley. Far outside, Hutton the Rut moving back up into second. Back fourth on the inside comes Lingfield Park. Behind that one, down along the inside, is going to be Just Praise. Then up on the outside, the Honorable One, up past the closer, Callaway Peak. Right now, it is going to be Hutton the Rut. Opens up on the lead by about 4.5 lengths, with North Carolina, Walber Alencar chasing that pace from second. Still another 3.5 lengths back to You Must Be a Weasley. And then up on the outside, here comes a late bid from Lingfield Park towards the inside, Just Praise, Callaway Peak at the back with Honorable One. They're still chasing Hutton the Rut. Ramon Ramirez has got the lead, but it's down to about 2 lengths as North Carolina and Walber Alencar look to cut back on that lead. Then in third, stalking the pace, You Must Be a Weasley. Up on the outside, fourth, Lingfield Park sets down for a late bid. Then towards the inside, Just Praise, followed by Callaway Peak up the inside. And at the back, the Honorable trails the field. It's still Hutton the Rut with a short lead. It's down to 3 parts of a length. North Carolina now inching closer to the leader. Those two are still clear by 3.5, 4 on You Must Be a Weasley. Coming alive on the far outside is Callaway Peak. Between horses, that is going to be Lingfield Park. Right now, Hutton the Rut continues to hold the lead and try to steal the race here. On the outside, North Carolina coming after the leader. Back in third, Just Praise now moving late. It's still Hutton the Rut with the lead. North Carolina on the outside, desperate to get there. Here comes Callaway Peak flying on the outside. It's going to be very tight photo finish. Look like North Carolina over Callaway Peak. Back on the rail was Hutton the Rut, but it is a 3-way photo for the win. Hold all tickets. The judges will examine the photo finish to determine the exact order finish. And they're off and racing. Breaking on top, Creative Choice, joined outside by Speedway. Right behind them on the move is Prince Amadeus. Back towards the rail comes Backdoor Party. And then right behind them to the outside comes Deceiver. Then we drop back another length towards the inside. The Summer Palace, the favorite, gets a ground-saving trip. He has two horses beaten right now. They are Umbrage and Richard Hootie. They head around the turn and to the backside. It's Creative Choice. Mike Allen does the quarter in 25 and 1/5 second. Stalking from the second spot, Prince Amadeus is still right there. Back in third, here comes Speedway getting closer to the top pair. Then a gap of another 4 lengths back to Deceiver, joined up the inside by Backdoor Party. Then comes Summer Palace and Umbrage at the back. Short lead still for Prince Amadeus. Eddie Hirado looking for his second of the day. He's 19-1 and coasting along by a 2-length lead. Outside in second, Creative Choice trying to hold off Speedway, who's inching closer down along the rail. Those three have bumped up by 6 lengths on Deceiver, racing in the 4th position. As they hit the top of the stretch, it's going to be Prince Amadeus, still the one to catch. He's out there by 2.5. Down on the rail, Speedway trying to play catch-up. Then Creative Choice now drops back into the 3rd spot. And a long ways back in 4th comes Summer Palace. They head for home. It's still Prince Amadeus with the advantage by 4 and pulling away. Back in second, Speedway, followed by Creative Choice. Down the center track comes Deceiver. But Prince Amadeus stalked the early pace, got the lead, and never looked back. Eddie Hirado, 2 wins on the day, both big long shots. Prince Speedway was second best. Summer Palace got up late for third, and it was Deceiver rounding off the super at 22-1. Winning time, 1:39 flat. And they're off in the 7th race. Jumping out for the lead, there goes Praise and Honor, showing speed. Going to be joined up the rail by Sweet, Super Sweet. Now gets the head in front. Outside into third comes Dynasty of Her Own. Right behind them, Tactical Pajamas down along the rail wearing the pink. Then comes I Recall, and the early trailer is going to be Spanish Delight. Short lead for Sweet, Super Sweet. Scott Spieth holding the advantage. Coming right back on the outside is Praise and Honor. Pablo sitting in second. Then outside third is Dynasty of Her Own. Towards the inside is Tactical Pajamas, followed by I Recall, and still at the back is Spanish Delight. They're chasing Sweet, Super Sweet, out there with the lead. Making a move towards the leader now, Praise and Honor there, and Dynasty of Your Own in the thick of things, 3 wide. Another 2 lengths back to I Recall. Down on the rail is Tactical Pajamas, and Spanish Delight remains at the back. Off the turn, Sweet, Super Sweet, still the one to catch. On the outside, Dynasty of Her Own, Praise and Honor there between horses trying to get the leader, and then comes Recall with a late bid. Down on the inside, Sweet, Super Sweet, outside, Dynasty of Her Own. Here comes I Recall, full of run on the outside. It's Dynasty of Her Own prevailing for the win. A head bob for place, either Sweet, Super Sweet, or Dynasty of Her Own. Hold all tickets here until the race can be declared official. They're all in line, and they're off and racing. Off a beat slow was Easton Rocks. Far outside, there goes General on a Mission, sent out after the early lead. Up the inside comes Old G-Man. Between horses, Giovanni's Promise. Down along the rail, Big Frank. And caught 3 wide of that group is going to be Fear the Deer. Then we drop back on the length and a half, cutting over towards the rail, Brewing Storm. Then towards the back of the pack, it's going to be Big Frank along the rail, and the trailer is another 2 lengths behind, and that's Easton Rocks. Down the backside they go, and out there with the lead, it is General on a Mission. Long shot at 38-1, showing the way. Old G-Man stalks from second up into third on the outside. That's Big Frank, and right behind them comes Fear the Deer, sitting in the 4th position. He's going to be joined on the inside by Brewing Storm, gaining momentum. Then comes Giovanni's Promise, and at the back of the pack are going to be Punks, the late closer. He's joined on the outside by Easton Rocks. They went the half in 48 2/5 seconds. Inside, General on a Mission trying to hold off the challenge from the Old G-Man. These two stride for stride, just a neck apart. Looming large in third, here comes Fear the Deer up the inside, dropping back outside. Big Frank now racing in the 4th position. And then there's a gap of 3 more lengths back to the rest of the field. Skydiving trying to close, and so is Punks on the far outside. Any one of those 5 in with a chance. They're trying to get to General on a Mission. On the outside, 3 wide, Fear the Deer is the one to fear. He's up to take the lead. Down on the inside, Skydiving putting in a late bid. Outside, Punks is right there as well. Punks is coming powerfully on the outside. Punks going to look Fear the Deer in the eye and go right on by. It's Punks the win. The finale here at Presque Isle Downs. Second best was Skydiving. Fear the Deer was third. And rounding off the super, Big Frank. Unofficial winning time, 1:43 3.